Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Stellar Seller Sam here, and I am going to bring to you guys today a haul from Goodwill on a very different kind of trip. All right, so stick around so I can show you what happened during this trip to Goodwill. I really did find some great things. So in this video, I'm going to show you my haul. We're going to comp out some stuff. I'm also going to show you some solds. And most of all, I need some help on some of these things that I have not picked up before. We're going down the toy aisle and all of a sudden my phone starts buzzing and I'm like, what is that? And I look at it and it's an emergency alert for a severe thunderstorm warning. I noticed it had started to get darker outside, but I didn't know that there were going to be storms that day. So I look at this alert and it says possible 80-mile-per-hour winds and lightning, hail, just all of this stuff. And I was like, oh, well, that's not good. I guess we probably should just hang out in the store and wait for it to pass. Just as I'm thinking that, Dylan looks over and he's like, Mom, the alert's right. We're about to get a tornado.
This is crazy.
And I was like, no, I don't think a tornado's coming, but I think it's probably about to be a bad storm. So I got some of that on video and I'm gonna play it toward the end of the video, but first I'm gonna show you some of the things that I got from the Goodwill on that day. So I mainly picked up shoes and purses, but they were good ones. I'm gonna show you my shoe haul first. These are a pair of UGG boots. I thought they were a kid's size at first, but they're a size 7 in women's. They just look really tiny, but they're in great shape. I've actually never seen Uggs that had like leather on them, but I'm gonna show them to you closer. This was a great find. I was really excited about these. Okay, so these are a pair of Keen sandals. I don't know, have you guys ever heard of Keen, K-E-E-N? The comps didn't turn out great, but I'm not sure. We'll see how they do. Oh my gosh, these are like lifting 5-pound weights. They are so heavy. Do you guys recognize what kind of shoes they are? So these are Faded Glory shoes, and I swear they weigh so much. I had cleaned them up a little bit. If the shoe is slightly misshapen, I'll take some paper, I'll just bundle it up and I'll stick it in there, and that'll help with the shape of the shoe. Oddly enough, some of these have sold for really great prices. So I think I'm gonna list these maybe 50, 60 and come down from there. So I'm gonna show you these closer up. Got that stitching there, the sunburst or whatever, the fly. So maybe the storm brought some good luck. I have never found a pair of Allen Edmonds before. I usually don't check the men's loafers and stuff like that, but I have been like religiously exactly to find Allen Edmonds. You kind of set those goals, right? So I did find these and they have some wear, but overall they were in decent condition. So I think they'll sell. Oh my gosh, so I'm doing this video and I look over and my mailman is like standing right at the door trying to figure out who I'm talking to. So that was really embarrassing. All right, so lastly for the shoes, I know, I told you, it was a really good day. I think the rain and the storms kind of kept some of the other people at bay. Did that just rhyme? So this is my second pair of Doc Martens, and these are just a pair of regular black boots. They're men's boots. So, you know, if you find Doc Martens, you've got to pick them up. Here's the other one. It's here. All of my kids are back at school, except for one who's in college, who's still home. Yep, your hair showed. Now your hair is going to be in the video. So we headed on over to the purses, and I'll show you the purses that I got. One in particular I'm really excited about. One I don't know whether to be excited about or not, and one that I know will just sell. Here is the one that I don't know whether it was worth picking up or not. It is obviously like a basket purse, and it is by Benchmade Leatherworks. Oh, this thing is so hard to focus. In the comments, if you guys could help me out and let me know, was this a good pickup or not? I have seen comps on eBay that are kind of all over the place. I've seen comps high, I've seen comps low, and that is so confusing. So let me know. Typically, I only pick up Vera Bradley if it's at the bins. So I picked this one up because it was in such good condition and it was purple. Look at it. It is really, really cute. Now this one I knew was a good pickup, and you probably can't see it well yet, but I'll bring it closer in a minute. This is a Tory
Let's try that again. This is a Tory Burch. Let's try that a second time. This is a Tory Burch crossover. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is a Tory Burch crossover purse. I know it's nylon. It doesn't look like much, and it really isn't, but Tory Burch sells really, really well. When you see the T's, that's the Tory Burch symbol. Here is the bag up closer. You can see it again right there. They sell good, and I'm seeing them go for pretty good prices. So I knew that this was a great pickup. If I messed up on something, I'm pretty sure it was this. This is a stained glass Dumbo. It's obviously handmade. I couldn't find it with like the Google Lens images. Do I have this backwards? There we go. And there were actually 3 or 4 other Disney stained glass pictures along with it that I did not pick up because those were priced even higher. A, I don't like to sell things that are breakable. B, I really don't know how much I can get for this. What if I can only get $15 and I make no profit and I have to go and ship something that is glass? That's a nightmare to me. In the comments, if you have any idea about stained glass and what they can go for, let me know. I'm gonna have to do some more research before I list this one. Some of the vintage blankets can have some nostalgia related to them, and that might cause a buyer to buy them. I'm gonna tell you about a blanket I just sold last night. It had the sweetest note, so I'm gonna put that up here. So I sent this blanket to her priority shipping instead of the Ground Advantage that she had opted, because I just wanted her to get it as fast as she could. I think it is so sweet that this person can have that same security that they had when they were little. So always pick up like the older vintage looking stuff. It can really sell well. This probably wasn't the smartest pickup, but months and months ago, I found a Stanley water mug thingy-mabobber, and it was crazy. It sold for $200 just because it was a rare color. I actually found it at the bins. So this is only the second Stanley that I have ever found, and it is not that big one that everybody's carrying around. This is just a small one, and I figured it doesn't have the lid, right? So that's missing. But if you already have a lid to another one and you just want to change the color up, then you could buy this. So I'm just going to put it up for $10, $15 and see if I can make that. Not a big score, but for 99 cents, I thought it was worth it to try. So here is this big giant shirt, and it's like a nightgown or a sleep shirt, I guess, and it says Hugga Hugga at the bottom. I picked it up because it was $1.99 and it was single stitch, so I could tell that it was older. I mean, y'all, I have no idea. I went on a whim and I probably made a mistake. I don't know who this bear is. I don't know what Beansy is. Like, I have no idea. I've looked up Hugga, I've tried everything, and I really can't figure out who this darn bear is. So if anybody recognizes this bear, please tell me and let me know. So on this super, super stormy day, I spent $70 at the Goodwill. I got a great lightning show, I got time with my little buddy, and I found plenty of great stuff. So that's a win-win. I am going to list this stuff for about this much. Now again, since I don't know about the stained glass and the shirt, I can't tell you exactly how much I'm gonna list this all for. This is just my guess. If you're just coming off of summer and your kids are back in school, I hope they're having a great start to the school year. I have one that is going to 3rd grade. He is a little guy that goes to Goodwill with me pretty often. I have another one that is going to 7th grade. And then the big one, he's a junior now in high school. And like I said, my oldest, who you could see his hair earlier, he is not gone back to college yet, but he'll be going in a few weeks. Stay tuned for my next video of my bins haul.